Hey, what's up? This is Jason Drone. Welcome to today's presentation. This is episode number 85 of GSD Daily. We're going to talk about lead funnels and basically generating leads online. We're kind of going to cap off everything we learned up until this point. So, Monday we talked about paid traffic, free traffic, lead generation systems and scenarios. Tuesday we talked about lead magnets. Wednesday, we went through some lead generation strategies that are, some paid traffic stuff, some free traffic stuff, some affordable stuff. And then yesterday, we walked through some plugins that you would be able to use on your WordPress site to generate said leads. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap everything up. We're basically going to walk through we're going to walk through a lead funnel and walk through how it's built out. And then if there's any questions you have, you can just go ahead, go to doneforyou.com/start, book, fill out the little form and book a call on our calendar, and we'll help you walk through this. So we will figure out what you need for your business, for your offer to start generating leads online, start generating sales online. So if we go to, let's see, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jason Drone. I am the creator of doneforyou.com. We specialize in three things: creating offers, building sales funnels, and then doing marketing automation. And that involves traffic as well. Basically, figuring out how to generate those automated sales for you and your company. Now, if we go over to the blog post, so basically a lead funnel, very, very, very simply, very quickly, a lead funnel is a system that generates leads on demand for your company, for your organization. Now, your lead is going to be kind of one of two scenarios. You're going to have just an email lead. So if all you need is an email address to build your list, then you can set up your lead funnel specifically for just building your list. If, however, you need a more complete record, a more complete lead to call them back, to send them direct mail, then it's called a fully qualified lead. FQL. In our world, it's FQL. So what we have is these channels, these traffic channels over on the left-hand side. And this is just who we work with the most, frequently. But these traffic channels, they are your verticals, your sources of traffic. So depending on your offer, you're going to pick Facebook, or you're going to pick Google, or you're going to pick LinkedIn or Pinterest, or email lists, or retargeting. You're going to pick the channels where your prospects live, where your people go and hang out, where they check in on their kids, photos, where they search for stuff. Now, we have talked a lot this week and in previous weeks about this idea between interruption-based traffic or search-based traffic. So Facebook is a great example of interruption-based traffic. Somebody's scrolling through their newsfeed, and then they're like, bam, this ad shows up on my newsfeed because I'm interested in something that the advertiser thought I should be interested in to see that ad. Your search traffic, however, is when somebody goes to Google, type something into the search bar, and then your ad pops up. You know of search traffic. You see it all the time. You see Facebook traffic or you see interruption-based ads all the time too. You see both these scenarios. So you just have to think, how are my prospects going to find me the quickest? And how are they looking for a solution to my problem or to their problem? So for instance, if somebody is looking for, custom contract manufacturing within Pennsylvania, let's say, they are going to Google to look for contract manufacturing. Do you know what I mean? They are not waiting for a video to show up in their Facebook newsfeed, because one never will. So on the other hand, if you were selling a direct to consumer um, let's say a t-shirt. If you're selling a t-shirt, you're probably not going to go to Google and type funny t-shirt to wear to my aunt's birthday party. You're probably, because you know the results of that are going to be shit. But if you see a funny t-shirt pop up in your newsfeed, you chances are going to buy it. Do you know what I mean? So the scenarios are different, the contexts are different in both of those platforms. Extend that to LinkedIn or Pinterest or Twitter or any of these other traffic channels. So that's what makes up the left-hand side here. Now, the reason it's important to understand that is because depending on how somebody finds you, that will dictate the conversion on the lead magnet. So right here is kind of our trivial, kind of quintessential lead magnet. We've talked a lot about lead magnet. Tuesday was entirely about lead magnets. The other thing that we'll do here is a fully qualified lead VSL. So basically, a video sales letter or a sales video that is 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then during that video, underneath you say click the button below or apply, fill in the form below, and schedule a call on our calendar. Now, that is going to give you a fully qualified lead. So they watch the video, they like what you have to say, they fill out the form, then they become a fully qualified lead in your world. So they fill out the form, it gets sent to a sales guy, it gets sent to you, you get a text message, whatever, however you have the automation set up. You get that lead coming in your door, you call them back and say, hey, I noticed you just fill out the form on my website. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Or you wait for them to schedule a call on your calendar. So that's a FQL. That's fully qualified lead sales video. Now, if you are looking for just an email lead, then you can have a simple lead magnet up. A simple landing page that gives away your lead magnet, your PDF, your checklist, your free software, your whatever. And it can be as simple as something like this. So this is the page we looked at yesterday. It can be as simple as just a headline. Oh, it already opted me in. But it can be just as simple as a headline, headline, couple, sub headlines, and then you can go off and talk through a bullet point, or go off, you read the bullet points and then you can opt in. It can be an automated webinar landing page, something like this, what we're about to see. So it can be something like this: headline, sub headline, video, So this is an example of a automated webinar, but it's still a lead magnet because we're still generating a lead here. All we're looking for is an email address. So there's a lot of ways that you can generate the lead in your lead funnel. The most important thing is you need traffic, you need your lead magnet, and then once they opt in, what's next? So the best thing to do once they opt in is to kick them over into like a confirmation offer. So on the sales page, you have a short video that says, thanks so much for your opt-in. Thanks so much for downloading the report or grabbing the checklist or whatever. In your email, you will get your download link. But while I have you here, one question that we get asked often is how to X, Y, and Z. And that is the perfect transition into your offer. It can be more elegant than that. It can be a little bit better scripted than that. But that is the transition that turns your free lead into a paying buyer. So somebody comes in, they opt in, they sign in for, or they opt in for your lead magnet, they download your report, they agree, they give you their email address, and they are now on your marketing list. Then you pop up with a video and say, thank you so much. One of the questions we get asked so often by people who download this report is how to build something out of 2x4s, let's say. Well, as luck would have it, we have 27 projects that we will give you the plans for on how to build something out of 2x4s. And that, my friend, is only $4.95. Click the button below to download said tutorial. Now, so then they download the tutorial. Awesome. $4.95. You just worked a little bit of that ad cost off, meaning you just self-liquidated a little tiny bit of that offer. Now, You can throw upsells after that. You can do one-click upsells. You can do downsells. You can do so much stuff after that first sale is done. And that confirmation offer, that really is where this lead funnel turns into like just a VSL Ascension funnel, or a webinar funnel, or a self-liquidating offer funnel, or any of the other things that you can do. But at the end of the day, you want to sell them something quickly so that you are paying for this traffic. Because right now, I mean, if you're generating leads for $3 or $4, an email lead for $3 or $4, you're doing pretty good. If you're generating a fully qualified lead, something with name, address, phone number, like all that, for $20, $30, $50, you're doing pretty good. So you want to flip that lead into cash quickly so that you can then reinvest back into more traffic. So that's why this confirmation offer is so important in a lead funnel, because we want to self-liquidate this funnel. We want to self-liquidate the traffic. So then after that, you can drop some upsells, you can do some downsells, you can do automated webinars. That is what turns these little systems, these engines, into something that are doing, 5 times return on ad spend, or 10 times return on ad spend, where they're literally printing money every day. So you're not paying for your leads, you're literally getting paid to generate leads, and you're to grow your list. That's what digital business should be, right? So traffic channels, you got a lead magnet, then you put a confirmation offer behind that lead magnet. Then after that, you just got to worry about the fulfillment of the thing, so making sure that somebody gets the PDF that they just downloaded, or they get the offer that they just downloaded, whether it's video access or membership access or whatever. Then oftentimes you kind of go through an onboarding scenario. Now, if you have a high-end offer, so let's say you have a $2,500 a month coaching package. So you are going to generate leads right here. So you're going to take Facebook traffic, Google traffic, retargeted traffic, whatever. And then you are going to send them through your lead magnet. Your offer, maybe you got a book, and you can sell your book for $4.95 or $9.95 or $4 or whatever. That can work on your self-liquidating piece. Because at the end of the day, if you can qualify your buyer and then you can onboard them into your coaching, or you can call them on the phone and say, thanks so much for buying the book. What were the specific goals that you had in buying the book? Because maybe it's something that I can help you out with pretty quickly. So that conversation will oftentimes turn a book buyer, a course buyer, a lower ticket offer buyer into a client, somebody who's paying you quite a bit of money every single month to transform their lives in a way that not just a book can do. I mean, so oftentimes in the coaching consulting world, people are looking for the accountability, so in looking for the accountability, that's where your personal services are so valued, whether it's a mastermind or a coaching program or a digital course or whatever. So that is how you flip these lead funnels into revenue generation monsters. Now, part we haven't covered here is in this middle. So as you know, sales funnels, lead funnels, whatever, they're not just a collection of pages. They are, yes, the pages. They're the PDFs that you download, but they're also the emails and the marketing automation that go out, the text messages that go out, the emails that go out as somebody ascends. Oftentimes we'll do an exit pop on the lead magnet, so that when somebody is, somebody hits the lead magnet page, it doesn't opt in, well, they exit pop into an email sequence that brings them back to the lead magnet. So we want them to come back and say, hey, you didn't download this yet. Or we want them to come back into the offer. So if they download the lead magnet, but they didn't buy that confirmation offer, we want to send them emails to say, hey, come check out this $4.95 book. Come check out this digital course. Because then once they're a buyer, then they get put into your fulfillment campaign. So they are now a buyer. So that is the lead funnel. That is how you turn a lead funnel into an offer, a self-liquidating offer funnel. And basically, you can just modularly kind of build on this thing. You don't need this whole thing up front. All you need is some Facebook traffic. You need a landing page. And you need a confirmation page. Then you can add this email copy. Then you can add that email copy. Then you can add some different forms of traffic. But the most important thing is you want to make sure to put an offer in there as quickly as possible so you're able to self-liquidate some of that traffic. So you have your Facebook traffic and it's dropping into a lead magnet page. From there, on the confirmation, you're making an offer. You're making an offer for the product that you have, or the product that you built, or some sort of a on-demand program or whatever. Make the offer, you fulfill the buyers, and then that's it. So if you have any questions at all on this, the lead funnel, the scenarios, the creative that you need here, the traffic channels, whatever, go to doneforyou.com/start, fill out the application on that form, and then book a call on our calendar, and we will get you all squared away. So we'll put together an action plan, traffic strategy, what you need to have, where you need to have it, like all that stuff. And if you have any questions at all, go to doneforyou.com, and there's a little chat bot in the lower right-hand corner. Just open it up. It's got a little chat bot, but then you can feed right to a live person. So just fill that out and then let us know. And I will talk to you soon. All right. You have a fantastic weekend. If you need anything, just reach out. See ya.